Hello everybody, welcome back to ActRaiser 1 on the Super Nintendo. People are out running laps around the temple. Okay, so I think we took everything they had to give us. Yep. Actually, we'll make a save in a minute. Alright, so we're ready to go to Deathheim over here. And everything is done. Across the world here. So let's make a save. A quick save here as well. We're going to be using the Stardust magic for sure. And let's go ahead and make an attempt at this. This will be the last battle. All monsters will be completely eliminated from this world. Are you ready? Yes. The trick here too is you don't really want to kind of save your magic, you know, either for the last boss or just for the bosses that you really have trouble with. Just don't burn through it. There's Tanzer in the middle and the 6 bosses on his left and right. It just teleports us to them. So this guy, you just gotta spam attacks. Kind of want to be closer to him like this so you can get more hits. Okay. Ow. Ow. This is where you want him to be. It's a good spot. Turn into the werewolf. Yep. Okay. How? I always jump early. Yeah, not surprised. Think you can destroy this thing? Yeah. So that's the ideal way, if you can, is to destroy it. Just gonna eat the damage. There we go. You can't destroy the arrow, but you can destroy the thing spitting it. You should be able to destroy the arrow, but so this one stay on the bottom, jump up, try to walk off the edge. There's a way to do this easier. I'm just not good at the pattern. There we go. We got 6 lives, remember, so... This is where it's nice to have a buildup of extra lives, because you don't have to start from the beginning just because you die. Close to him, a couple hits and fall off. Whoa, that was quick. I think the projectiles may be a little faster when you fight them this time around. Seems quicker. Maybe it isn't. Ouch. Should be able to get this guy without dying. See him do the little head jiggle, you want to be prepared to jump. Doing pretty good here. You just can't get greedy on the attacks. You have to be careful. That's good. So one more and then Tanzra. Doing pretty good here. Not bad. Better than I thought so far. Probably not going to be able to kill this thing legit, because he always ends up hitting you. I think I'll just lose a life here, actually. I will opt to use some Stardust on this guy, just because it does so much damage to him. Probably gonna do it again. Yeah, some good damage. There we go. I think we got this. So you want to dodge, stay to the side, just kind of dodge these, and just mash attack. We get a projectile ability on our sword. Got another phase here. Final form. You gotta wait until this little shielding comes open for you to be able to, for you to be able to hit his heart. Go ahead and use the Stardust. Thought it would kill these things, but it really didn't. Yeah, I have to do it again. Nice. Okay. Just eat the damage, I think. Probably. Not that damage, but that was good. There we go. Nice. And the land became beautiful again. Sir Penumbra, you have been a tireless master. With this, our current duties are complete. We have labored long and hard to help our people become free. I do feel a bit of regret that they will no longer need our help. Let's take one last look at each of the thriving towns we have helped develop. This is Fillmore. Look how the people cleared and cultivated the land and constructed a prospering town. Oh yes, one of the men of Fillmore had the ability to predict the future. His ability helped save Fillmore. He finally gave his life for his town. I'm sure he expected that final fate. From birth, all people are guided by a force called destiny. Because people are unaware of their destiny, they may not understand all that life has to offer. The man who quietly accepts his destiny is also the one who becomes a great leader and person. This is Bloodpool. The lake has already returned to its beautiful blue color. Oh yes. There was an energetic boy named Teddy. Sir Penumbra and I are supposed to treat all people equally, but since he was such a likable young boy, he received much of our attention. Oh, do you remember the people of Bloodpool had to draw lots to decide who was to be sacrificed? At the time, I didn't tell you, but I knew whose lot was drawn. It was Teddy. This is the desert town Cassandora. Now there is very little evidence of the once massive desert. People said they were drawn into the pyramid by its magical powers. But should we believe this? The monsters living in the pyramid were nothing more than reincarnates of the human slaves who built the pyramid. Their spirits remained drawing people's minds to the pyramid. Now the pyramid is sealed and their souls saved. They will be reborn as human beings. That's part of the thing about the score you get in the platforming levels. You're basically freeing souls with the points. This is the volcanic town, Itos. I was so impressed by these people who tried to build homes in spite of the continuous lava flow. Their leader passed from this life right before your very eyes. I'm certain he dedicated his whole life to informing people of your existence. I hope Itos would become a beautiful town, representative of his great spirit. This is all automatic too, it's like a cutscene. This is the jungle town, Marana. My, they have built so many homes on such a small island. I felt very sad when the town's 2 leaders were tempted by the wicked mirror. But human beings have a tendency to choose the easier way when faced with difficulties. Having seen the people's weakness, I felt obligated to lead them in the right direction. Then off to North Wall. This is the last of our lands, North Wall. I felt a little guilty about letting people live in such a cold climate. But they successfully overcame many problems. Their 2 leaders were telling us that when they found the 2 initials on the mighty tree, they felt a certain affection toward what or who had left the initials. I think those 2 leaders were sweethearts who had lived here long ago, but were killed by monsters. Their spirits have since come to dwell in these bodies. If my story is correct, the sweethearts have finally reunited after a long separation. Even though they don't remember, isn't it a beautiful story? This being so, it seems your people, as well as yourself, have had hard times. Sir Penumbra, why don't we take a look inside the shrine? ... There's no one here. In former times, people would call for you and ask for your help. As cultures and lands become more advanced, do people tend to forget those who helped them? But then people may be most happy when not in need of help from their master, or when they have forgotten him. Should we yearn for a time when people will no longer need to ask for our help? Maybe they're at home asleep. You expect them to sleep in the temple? staff of ActRaiser. Isn't it supposed to be one word? ActRaiser? Alright guys, so that's the end of ActRaiser 1 on the Super Nintendo. Really good, great game, especially for a launch title. Really impressive. So I hope you really liked this and enjoyed it. We'll look more into Quintet's games in the future. As previously mentioned, I don't know if I will actually play ActRaiser 2, because that game is extremely difficult. I don't know that I'm good enough to get through it. But we'll definitely look at some other stuff of theirs in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please check out the community tab. Look for the next series speculation picture posting. I will put in there a screenshot, whatever it ends up being, giving you a little guess the game that I'm going to be playing next few days that will come out. So check that out, and I will see you in the next game. Thank you very much. Bye.